Counting down toward our first pitch here in the nation's heartland. It's the Pirates and the Cardinals, next on the show. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, and you know, these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series. So you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Starling Marte will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Starling Marte.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
First pitch, 115.
And the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Lee is there, one away.
Batting second, shortstop, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
Andrew McCutchen will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
He's ready now. The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Pedro Alvarez will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Pause, now the pitch. fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Craig is there to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And this lineup will have to contend with no easy assignment indeed. The man with the electric slider, left-hander Francisco Liriano. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Peter Borges will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Pedro Alvarez.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. McCutchen is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. So with that, let's bring out our scouting report for the 30-year-old left-hander as we get a look at the pitches and velocities we can expect to see throughout. Alan Craig will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
Ready now on 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2.
Yeah, a couple of flyouts here to start the home first. I think he'd rather see a few more balls on the ground going forward, but I'm sure he'll take the 2 easy outs.
Michael Lee will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
All right, Michael, here we go.
First pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played an inning. No score. Travis Snyder leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Travis Snyder.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
No problem squaring up that knuckleball. It's generally not too hard to time that pitch. It's more about making solid contact. And I'd say that that was pretty solid there.
Adrian Elbert will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Come on, turn the double.
He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And after a relatively quiet first inning, the number 5 and 6 guys strike for back-to-back hits here to start the second. Let's see if they can cash it in.
Josh Harrison will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
The next pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And this is knocked down on the mound. Trevor Preston will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory. Comes set, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get an out. Plus, the other 2 runners have to hold, so double play's still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
Francisco Liriano will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. First pitch coming. Squares around, but he pops this one up. Barehanded. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, what a mess here. He's just trying to give himself up, but the throw to first is way off target. It's going to wind up costing him a run.
Here's Starling Marte as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there. 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He'll try again. 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
With 1 out, definitely a strikeout situation with 2 men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Let's go, Redbird!
He's set. Now the pitch. Knuckleball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it looks to me like he's getting pretty worked up out there.
Yeah, I think it's good to pitch with a chip on your shoulder, but sometimes one bad call, one bad pitch sends you right off the deep end.
He's working himself into a lather.
1-1 on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at the spin. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Mark McGuire will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike 1. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One pitch on the way.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadier Molina. Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So the stolen base puts him into scoring position here in the bottom of the second. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. The 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And you know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Johnny Peralta will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
And that's a good job there to get that run back and just kind of chip away at this lead. It's down to 1 now after the sacrifice fly.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And now a pitch on the way. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know the problem with this slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
In now, Corey Horn, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Andrew McCutchen is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here it comes. Chopper foul. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Travis Snyder will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Travis Snyder.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now the first pitch. Ball one.
Oh, man, are you crazy? He's gonna go.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Pick him off.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Stepping in now, Adrian Elbert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
One thing you do have to be cautious with. That knuckleball can go anywhere, but sometimes anywhere means right down the middle. So I think he got away with one there.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He waits, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Borges will make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Gerald Vaughn makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Gerald Vaughn.
First pitch to him. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 12, Pedro Alvarez.
Peter Borges will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
In the air to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 21, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo!
Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Josh Harrison will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Trevor Preston will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Standing in now, Francisco Liriano, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
The pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by Peralta. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Now a hard liner toward short. 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. As the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Under it is Snyder now for route number 2.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0.
Here we go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Here we go, Cardinals.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Starling Marte will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Yadier Mercer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Grounded, foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul. And the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Johnny Peralta will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
2-0 count, the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
A 2-1 offering. Line hard, but foul. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Come on, Mike, let's go.
And here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
You can do it.
Now the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
One run, just one hit, and two errors to this point for the Cardinals. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Corey Horn will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pirates lead it 2-1. Pedro Alvarez will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth.
Number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Okay.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Travis Snyder will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
From the stretch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
In now, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah.
1-0. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with 1 out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Get this strikeout, man!
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Just get the out.
As a look, now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's set, now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, if you see that thing often enough, you figure sooner or later you might be able to handle one. And sure enough, it took him a few pitches, but he puts a good swing on this one, and he gets himself a base hit.
Trevor Preston will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll swing at anything.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Got him. Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. John Jay is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game. So time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Peter Borges will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One run on 3 hits and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. The 2-2 coming. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Can you take a look there at the line from our starter? I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Alan Craig will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that 1 key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Hey, Michael!
He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Good eye.
Now the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
First and second now, one man out.
Come on, Cardinals, come on.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit down to Alvarez. This could be two. There's Harrison for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the seventh inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Carlos Martinez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carlos Martinez.
Francisco Liriano will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point.
Now for the Pirates, veteran Francisco Liriano.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Marte.
Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Yadier Molina has begun throwing. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Woo! 1-0 pitch now. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The 1-2 with 1 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jordy Mercer will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
1-0 on the way. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
The 2-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here it comes. It's nice to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Lee is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Mark McGuire will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1 for that man right there. Just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now here it comes. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside, and that's a good job to lay off too.
Now here's the pitch. Here we go. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Yeah, and you can sort of sense this one coming. I mean, once this thing hits off the wall and they have a little bit of trouble out there with it, he decides he's just going to keep right on going. And he winds up scoring on the inside the park home run.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Johnny Peralta will dig in with one in and one away. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
All right, Peralta, let's go. Let's go, Peralta.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0.
Here we go.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 home. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jared Hughes will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Mark Ellis will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Come on, Mark.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Kevin Segrist is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here comes the 2-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Jason Mott is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year. Pedro Alvarez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
Now the 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here he comes on 2-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And Alvarez has got a base hit.
If you make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Jose Tabata will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 31, Jose Tabata.
Travis Snyder will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
First pitch on the way. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Hits softly to the right side. Throw-in time for the first out, but in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score.
First baseman number 7.
Derek Lowry will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th.
For the Cardinals, number 13, Derek Lowry.
Adrian Elbert will get a shot here as he'll look to pick up the second run of the inning now from third base. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
One out and a runner on third. He waits. Now the pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. Squeeze attempt misses. And he's going to be tagged out on a botched suicide squeeze.
Well, you've got one job here at the plate. You have to make contact somehow, some way. Even if you just foul it off, that's okay. But if you miss the bunt entirely, your guy has no chance.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 2. Russell Martin has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 55,
Corey Horn will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Corey.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Now here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. 3-2, here it is. Now, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Matt Adams.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
The 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Mark Melanson will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Mark Melanson.
Peter Borges will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ballgame. Especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just 1 out. And meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Alan Craig will dig in. He singled his last time around. Pitch coming. Right field. Snyder will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's go, Lee. Bring the ball. Come on, Michael.
Here's the first offering. In tied at 93, ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
1-0 on the way. Now ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Ready now on 1-1. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
Well, these two teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game. And now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well. As he gets a good pitch to hit right there and doubles home a run to square things up in this game here in the late going.
Mark McGuire will stand in following an inside-the-park home run his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Yadier Molina will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
They've been tough to deal with this year. Second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
First offering on the way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way out the ropes now.
The 1-0 home. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's the line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. Around third and being waved on home. 2-run score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double. And they've broken our tie to lead by 3.
Well, as soon as this ball left his hand, I think he knew it was going to be a base hit. He's not only angry with himself for giving up the hit, but now he's losing the game, too.
Genmar Gomez will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Genmar Gomez.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now at 23 doubles on the year. From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the stretch.
Here we go.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Here comes a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Come on.
Here's another 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Another 1-2 delivery. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Here now the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the full count offering. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Mark Ellis will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Pause, now the pitch.
Here we go.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Just put it in play, guys.
He's set, now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 7-3. Pat Neshek will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
59. Pat Neshek.
Josh Harrison will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Josh Harrison.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Stepping in now, Trevor Preston, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's the pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready on 2-1.
Swing better.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first to be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, you always want to finish the year strong. They get September off to a good start with a well-played ball game and a good victory right here.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-3. So long from St. Louis.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.